The Saints took another close loss yesterday, the second one in 2 weeks. They fell to the Tennessee Titans after losing the game 21-23. It could have been so different. Joining us now with his take on the game is WWLTV.com sports writer and the host of the Saints Happy Hour, which was not as happy as it usually is yesterday. Ralph Malbrough, thanks for joining us. You know, if it weren't for the bad officiating, the 2 missed PATs, this would have gone to overtime. Or maybe they'd have won outright.
Eric, when I die, hopefully in 30 or 40 years, I'm going to put on my tombstone, here lies Ralph Malbrough. If not for egregious NFL officiating in Saints games, he would have lived 10 years longer. Yeah. It wouldn't be Thanksgiving without turkey, and it wouldn't be Saints football heart-crushing, soul-crushing loss without bad officiating. The Saints lost because of bad officiating and the ability to kick an extra point, like you mentioned, but mostly bad officiating. Eric, why does this keep happening to Saints fans? I don't know, but the Saints, they played so hard yesterday, and they're missing like 1,000 guys. It would take us so long to list them all.
There were still some good highlights, but the hard part for me was we were so close to tying that game at the end. It was so close, and then the penalty.
It's strange, Eric, because you look at the Saints, they lead the NFL in fourth quarter scoring. I think we need to tell them, we need to convince them when the game starts that it's the fourth quarter and there's only like 8 minutes left, because then their offense becomes the offense that we know and love about the Saints, and they can score a ton of points. They just, when they fall behind and they get going. I will say this, Trevor Siemian, for what he's done, the Saints the past 3 weeks, has been incredible. And the offense, you know, without Kamara, they looked amazing. And by the way, Mark Ingram was just a tremendous trade for the Saints. He was the one consistent guy they had yesterday. It was fun to see him break the rushing record. But they need Kamara back. I felt like without Kamara, it was going to be like the final Jenga piece with the Saints, and it was all going to come crashing down. But it didn't. Sean Payton kept it afloat. But they can't have the penalties and the sacks. That's what really kills them on offense.
And how much do we miss Will Lutz?
Well, we miss Will Lutz a lot, right? Kicking one of those things, you take it for granted because NFL kickers are so good. And this poor guy for the Saints, Brian Johnson, he's really bizarre or unique in the fact that he hasn't missed a field goal for the Saints. It's just the extra points that he can't kick for some reason.
And a lot of times you think those 2 points, well, it's just 2 points, but boy, did it make a difference in that game.
And right, you sort of knew, as a Saints fan, you looked up and you were like, oh my God, I know how this game is going to end. It's going to end up 23-21 with some horrible 2-point play that goes awry. You know, but here's the thing, Eric, as bad as the Saints were, and the last 2 weeks, it's been heartbreaking. The NFC, the bottom is still a mess. They're still only a game out of first because Tampa lost again. Thank you, Washington football team. They're still in 6th place in the NFC. 9 wins is going to get you a playoff spot in the NFC. So the Saints, for all their injuries, for all their troubles, they just need to get four more wins. But here's the thing, Eric. In life, sometimes it's the hope that kills you. And they've got to start winning. And I would say this, the Philadelphia game Sunday, it feels like a massive football game because they have Dallas and Buffalo to follow, and they have to figure out a way to get a win in Philly,
and go into those other games with
really
momentum.
Becomes in peril.
All right, Ralph, thank you very much. We appreciate that. As Ralph mentioned, the Saints will take on the Philadelphia Eagles next Sunday. Remember, you can keep up with the Saints with our Bless You Boys app. It's free in your app store. You'll get all the latest headlines about the team, the season, and a whole lot more, so download it today.